What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another No Invite live stream. I have another amazing guest out of Minnesota with me tonight, guys. Big shouts to Minnesota. We are still in Minnesota. This is gonna be the last episode of the month. And then we're gonna go into March, and then I have a few planned program in March, and then in mid of March, I'm actually gonna end the season, guys. It's been an amazing group of prominent, content creator, outdoor YouTubers, anglers, and hunters on this amazing, program where we share our experience and we get to know the guests that I bring on. Today we are gonna be headed to the Midwest again, Minnesota. Big shout out to Minnesota for creating some amazing content creators out there, man. Before we start this live, I'm gonna share this to a few of the outdoor group. But while you guys are waiting for me, I actually have a video ready for you guys to check out. Okay. Uh,
Salmon head. We're gonna saw it in half. There's a ton of meat in there. One of my friends gave it to me. He ordered some from his sister who lives out in New York, and he was like, "Hey, dude, you want a fish head?" I was like, "How many you got?" He said, "I have 5." So here's one of 5. We're gonna grill it up tonight. We're gonna make some spicy ponzu sauce, have some rice and some vegetables from the garden. Let's do it up. Ready to go? Everything's packed. Oh man. Alright. Finally here. Solo camping trip. Let's go. Ooh, that rainstorm really got out the mosquitoes. The thermocell on. This is probably one of the best inventions ever for mosquitoes.
all right, guys. Hopefully you guys like that little intro from Wild Eats, guys. Tonight, guys, I have amazing guest, Wild Eat. I've been following his content for a while now, and yeah, man, I love his content. I love everybody's content, man. As long as you put it out there, man, I watch it, man. As a content creator myself, I look to other people for inspiration. Look to other people on how they create their content, and yeah, Wild Eat, man, I get really inspired by him with his cooking and his outdoor content. I just haven't myself done it to his scale. But man, tonight we are gonna be talking with a Wild Eats. We are gonna be talking with Wild Eat. We're gonna get to know him outside of the content creating. And just one thing too, tonight we are gonna be doing a live giveaway, guys. So for you guys to get a chance to win a $25 gift certificate sponsored by Wildeats Jerky. make sure to leave a comment in the comment section. And throughout the segment, we are gonna actually stop and I will put those name into a whale name, and then we're gonna spin it, and then if you're a winner, I'll send you a link. All right, guys. Other than that, guys, if you guys are ready, we are gonna get going. So, yeah. Want to see y'all comment. Tonight we're gonna get to know Wild E. We're gonna get to know him beyond the content, and ask him some questions. All right, this Invite live stream is so that we could get to know the creator, the content creator, outside beyond what we see when we're watching their content or checking out their you know Facebook, YouTube, and picture. Okay, guys. Hey, what's up, brother? You are on.
Dang, what's up, man? It's good to be here. It's a pleasure to be here, actually, and thank you so much for having me. It looks like a lot of people are on. It's great to see everyone. Hello, 안녕하세요, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you for making time from your busy schedule to join me tonight. Everybody busy, curly the she. Thank you for making time for us tonight. And how's the weather out there?
Man, in the Midwest, it's been a very strange winter.
Yeah.
It's been very mild. So generally, the month of February is in the single to negative digits with the polar vortex coming in from, we blame Canada for that, generally. But it's been very warm. We've been in the high 20s all the way up to the 60s, like I would say high 50s. And then finally today we broke and went down to 20. So it's going to be pretty crazy for today and tomorrow. And then we jump back up to 40
Oh
in
wow,
today.
yeah. This bipolar weather, man. Like today we're like 22, and in like a week from now we're gonna be going back to like the tens, and then after that we're gonna jump to the 40s and 50 also, man. This is
Oh,
crazy
really?
weather. Yeah, man. Yeah. Just want to let you know I love your content, man. I've been watching your stuff for a while now, and I love your video when you're like outdoor, cooking, harvesting, catching cook stuff, man. Man, tell us a little bit about Wild Eats, man. How did you get started? Um, th- tell us a little bit about Wild Eat.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah, I guess to introduce myself a little bit. I'm not originally from the Midwest. I'm actually from Boise, Idaho. I was born in Washington State, in Tri Cities, Washington, just about 2 hours south of Spokane. Then we moved to Boise. My parents got a good opportunity to work at Micron Technology, so we lived there for about 12 years, and that's where I really expanded my knowledge young. Elk hunting, mule deer hunting, steelhead, trout, fishing, catfishing there in the Snake River. And then when we moved here, a lot of different types of outdoor activities that were very different. I mean, it's hunting in the Rockies was you nya you ilutong ma hole kaha and then over here you're in a tree stand. So you're in mountains and valleys in the Rockies. Over here, you're in a tree stand, and it's harder to spot and stalk with just a higher population, densely populated areas of hunting, private or public hunting land here. But it's different and it's unique in its own way. And then outside of my hobbies as hunting, fishing, and cooking, I work at the University of Minnesota. Uh, I'm in the Department of Neurosurgery, so we do studies called movement disorder studies with Parkinson's disease and epilepsy patients. So we try to understand how we can reduce epileptic incident rates with these populations. So it's very different from my hobbies, but I enjoy it.
Nice, man. I want to say intelligent brother, huh? Big shout outs to all my brothers who, stayed in school and, study hard, so they could have a better future for them, their family, and their kids like me. I do want to apologize to myself, but man, I got lazy and I dropped out in middle school, man.
It's
That is one of the things I regret most in life right now. It is what it is.
I think everybody's on their own timeline, and
Right.
school's not for everybody. School was probably not for me either, to be honest. You
Right.
know,
Right. No problem, man.
yeah.
How long have you been creating content?
Not too long. Well, I don't think it's too long, but it's coming about 4 years now.
Okay.
So it is a pretty good amount of time already. I did stop last year, so you probably noticed a lot of the viewers probably noticed that I haven't come out with too much content. I stay active on Facebook,
Yeah.
but yeah, I've been delving into other ambitions for now and trying to keep myself busy.
Okay, man. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen a uploaded video on YouTube for you because I have a lot of brothers on YouTube like that I'm subscribed to, and then I'll see, or this person new video, this person new video, and it's been a while, but yeah, you're still pretty active on Facebook, man. I still see you post stuff, I still see your shorts and stuff, man, and that's cool, man. Like I said, I love your content. It's good to see you still pushing out content on Facebook too, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. So we are gonna check out the comment section, guys. Make sure you guys leave a comment, man, if you guys want to win some uh A certificate for some Butastic beef jerky, guys. All right. We have Wild Urban Adventure with us. Oh snap! Sup. We have AK High Adventure. What's up, guys? We have Wild Urban Adventure. Nice one. A Wild Eat older video, the classic Wild Urban Adventure. One of the few Hmong brothers I know that solo venture twos. Wacky, yeah. All right, we got Kenji Boss in the house too. Who's today's guest? It is a brother from the Midwest. We are still in Minnesota, guys. Big shout outs to Minnesota, man. The last 5 episodes we've been in Minnesota, man.
It looks like we got By Design Outdoors also,
Yeah,
and Vutastic Jerky's online too.
yeah, Bootastic, woohoo. AK High Adventure, pick me. Well, it's gonna be a wheel of names, so yeah, stay tuned, man. I'm gonna put all you guys. And then I got a Facebook user. Nice. Hopefully win. Let me go check to see who this commenter is so that they're also included. For some odd reason, I can't see people's name from the private groups that I share, but it should only be on one group that I'm aware of. We got Pia Zong, man. Hey, what's up, Pia? Thanks for joining us tonight, man. All right. There's gonna be a lot of name I gotta write down a bit. I'll go and copy and paste it. We got By Design Outdoors. Hello there, gentlemen. Hey, man, thanks for joining us tonight, man. And then no worries, brother. While eat, I took a break last year too on YouTube. It's okay to take a break and focus on other things. Yeah. Sometimes you need some personal time. Sometimes you need some time for yourself, man. I've been chasing this for the last 3 year hard, and like I said, I got a supportive wife. I spend a lot of time in the wild, man, and I miss a lot of like things that happen with my two little boys. But yeah, man. Tonight we are gonna get to know Wild Eat, okay, guys. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave it in the comment section. If you guys are joining us live, leave a comment in the comment section. If you guys are watching this, make sure to check out my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, CHUAKIAGX3, okay? And also check out Wild Eat on Facebook and YouTube. We are going to check out some of his content later on, but we are still going to ask him a few questions right now. And if you guys want to ask him a question too, do drop a comment in the comment section. All right, guys. You kind of like answered this question already because I was gonna ask you, how long you've been, doing this outdoor stuff. You're saying, when you were like living in um was it Idaho too? So yeah, man. If you want to throw a number, how long have you been doing it, and who is influence or inspiration when you
Sure.
started hunting, fishing outdoor?
Yeah. As you know, the Hmong community is very tight knit. But when we were growing up in Idaho, there were absolutely zero Hmong when we moved there. So chmo itu tinang liao e ya Hmong.
Mm.
So you want to see your cousins and you want to grow up with people who you enjoy doing activities with. But it was just my dad and myself for a little while. We'd go out to the Sawtooth Mountains up in Boise, up in Idaho, and we'd go elk hunting, and we'd be using his 7 mm rifle, 30-06, the bigger rifle cartridges to take down some of the big game. And that was probably around 9-10 years of age when I was going with my dad. I got my hunter safety when I was 12, so I was able to start hunting then, and really didn't get into like full hunting until I was about 15. That first year I went hunting with my dad, I got hooked because I took a cow call, which is a call to a female elk, and CHUAKIAGX3, so I thought it was a train because I couldn't hear it in the distance very well, but I thought I heard a train. I was like, Dad, why is there a train here? We're in the wilderness. He was like, you have to put tall. I was like, oh, dang, I didn't know that. So we just kept crawling. We went around the ridge, and there were about a herd of 25 elk. And I was like, okay, this is a good shot. So I took my 5x4. They call it a 5x4. Here in the Midwest, you'd count the points by like a 9-pointer, 10-pointer, 11-pointer. Back out west, it was like 4x5 or 9x5. So I got a 4x5 elk. My dad harvested within 10 seconds there the herd bull, which was a 6x6 herd bull. So we had 2 elk between a 15-year-old boy and his dad, and we tried getting those 2 elk that day, that entire day in Shachuato, but that hooked me for life. That hooked me for life. You really work hard for your meat, and we sure did that day.
Yeah, man. Humble beginnings. It's like a lot of us, man. We can all relate to that. Bây nè, bây chị, bây bờ, bây giờ lại cho bây giờ. I believe this comes from our, our roots. To bây giờ nhớ tiểu này, and we had to harvest and we had to gather to survive. And yeah, we adopted it to a new generation and it became a sport. And yeah, just like you too, man. My dad, man, like it's he did hunting, but when he brought me along, I was like young, like you know 6, 7, and it was that moment of when he hooked me onto fishing, and I got addicted. I did take a little break away from it, and then I rediscovered fishing, and man, I am hooked.
Yeah, no pun intended, huh?
Yeah, man, cool, man. I was gonna ask you this question because the way how I kind of like put it together was, if your wife had like if your wife only gave you one option between hunting or fishing, which one would you pick? But are you married?
Oh, geez, here we go. That's the hot question. No, luckily, well, fortunately and unfortunately, right? I'm not. I'm not married. I do have a
Okay,
girlfriend, though.
okay.
I do have a partner. But I think about that time to time. Like, man, these married brothers, how do they do it? How are they even able to go out and like have fun days on end? Because when I go out solo, I'll go out 3, 4, 5 days, 6 days uh, uh, at a time,
Uh-huh.
and no one will even hear from me. But like having a wife or children at home too,
Yeah.
I don't know how people are able to manage that. So I'm fortunate in that way. I'm
Okay.
not saying that I'm not unfortunate, but
Uh, uh,
that's what
o-
it is.
okay. So if your girlfriend say, "Hey, honey, you can only pick one, hunting or fishing, or which one do you enjoy more?"
Yeah, I would say that I hunt. I would love hunting more.
Okay.
I do enjoy both, but if I had to pick, hunting would probably be my go-to because I love archery hunting more than
Nice.
anything else. Yeah. Uh, so I think that's another thing that I wanted to touch base on too was like because you mentioned that it's heavily rooted, hunting and fishing
Hmm.
and the outdoors is heavily rooted, especially within the Hmong community.
Yeah.
In previous podcasts, I've talked about how license sales have decreased nationally on a national level, and this is through all the databases with the fisheries and wildlife and conservation numbers. But in the Hmong community, it is still very strong. It's maybe even stronger. It's growing. It's not even staying plateaued. It's growing, and we're seeing our wives, our girlfriends, our daughters going outside and having fun too. So get them in the game, and you can stay outside longer, I guess.
Right? Yeah, man. I got my wife a fishing license, and man, yeah, we went on a little adventure, and my boy, he was like Nitapoa, so he actually fell in the water, and then now they're off limit until he gets a little bit bigger, you know. But man, I
Yeah,
was hoping that my wife was gonna be my partner in crime, so I could be like, "Hey, let's go fishing," you know. "Hey, let's go this week," you know, and then no, or family by, you know, and create some content. But that little incident happened, so we're gonna hold back on my little boy until he gets a little bit bigger. But man, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I seen your last podcast show that that show that you're on, No Egg Podcast, man.
yeah. Shout out to No Eggs Podcast.
Yeah. I'm also a follower of them too, and I love what they're doing, man. They're in the Hmong community, just bringing people on, talking about different stuff that's going on in the community, man. It's cool and exciting, man.
Yeah, yeah, they're
Yeah,
doing a great job, and they're really making sure that they're focusing heavily on the community, and that's what I respect about them. They're
yeah.
good quality guys, and they're doing a lot of hard work.
Yeah, they do ask some hard questions, you know, and I'm still too soft for this, stuff like that. But yeah, I've seen one of your shorts where you answered the question about chai vein, and yeah, that that's a sad story. That is something that we will learn, and that is history, and we gotta learn from that, man.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's very very touchy.
Yep, cool. All right, we got some more commenter in. I'm gonna go check to see who this. Sorry, I'm late. Thanks for having us. Let me see who this is. MM Team Harvest, huh? MM Team Harvest. Okay,
Minnesota,
guys.
Minnesota Team Harvest.
Yeah,
Awesome. Yeah, thanks
no
for
Team
having
Harvest.
coming on, man.
So some of your content when you're like out cooking, and I just want to ask you, like, do you feel like when you're like cooking from home and cooking when you're outside that the food tastes different, the food tastes better? Do you have that feeling? Because I, I don't really do much, but I hear that is like an experience to experience.
Yeah, I would say I think it's because my dirty hands make the food taste better outside.
Oh man.
I'm just kidding. We always keep we always make sure that we wash our hands and all
Yeah.
that, but we have a minimal amount of resources when we're outside. We make the best of it, and so when you have a smaller amount of something, zhongli kat wana like
Yo.
you were e lu lo go lo lon de e lu lo go phở nó bây.
Yeah.
And it's like it could feed a ton of people, and you can have like 2 or 3 bowls. It doesn't taste as good as that one small bowl that you could have, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, but outside, when you cook outside, there's a total different element to it too. And maybe you're using the wood pit to cook, and that brings out a different flavor also.
Mm.
Um, and you get the sights, the sounds, the smells of nature, and that's in its own complete element also. So I urge everybody to get outside and cook. It's weird that there's some people that refuse to cook in the house,
Mm-hmm.
but when you get them outside hunting or
Mm-hmm.
camping, they're the first ones to cook. They're like,
Oh
"Oh,
wow.
like, dude, why don't you just make this at home when you have the time?" So it's weird.
That's cool, man. Yeah, man, definitely. That's like one of the things, like in our community, like, man, babe, we're not no hai giống mà cá cái gì biết or not the J man was cá đây,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I wanted to ask you that question because you do a lot of outdoor cooking, man. That's good to hear, man. Um We have wild urban adventure among our natural hunters and gatherers. Yeah, man, our roots, man. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in.
There's
Okay,
another question that just
yeah,
came in.
I just had another comment that just came up. We question. I know you've been grinding hard this year and very busy. Will we see more hunting and fishing video in 2024? Were you wild eat?
Oh, okay. Which Facebook? They don't have a name. It just says Facebook user.
I'm gonna go find out. Okay. Oh, it's Minnesota Team Harvest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Minnesota Team Harvest.
Minnesota Team Harvest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the question. It's very important too. Yeah, I've been really busy last year up until now and moving forward. I've gotten into on top of what I'm already doing in at the U of M in the Department of Neurosurgery, but I also do real estate as well. And so the real estate industry has been picking up. A lot of people are currently purchasing homes, selling their homes, and investing. And that's what I've been working on also now. And so when I do get the chance, there are still videos that I had from this previous year that I haven't released. And I do put snippets out on my reels on Facebook. So if you go to Wildeats on Facebook, you'll see that there's been some snippets of video files from North Dakota and Duluth that I've just recently posted. But these videos will be um, broadcasted maybe within the next month or so. So there are videos coming up, and I'm glad that you asked. And there will be more in the future, but I'm just kind of putting things on the back burner so that I can focus on some priorities at this point in my life.
Cool, man. Hopefully that gives you guys a little bit excitement to wait, okay? Why urban adventure? Love roadside cooking. Some of my best meals were on the road. Yeah, man. I seen you cook some of your steak and stuff on the side of the road in your video. And all right. So we're gonna this part of the Q&A. I'm gonna ask you like some quick question, like you know, what kind of vegetable you like to use. I mean, that's not the question, but it's gonna be about hunting and fishing. We're gonna start with hunting. You prefer using a rifle or bow hunting?
Yeah, I really do enjoy bow hunting, archery hunting.
Archery.
And recently, I've gotten more into traditional hunting. So trad bow, which is more of a recurve. And for the past decade, I've been using a compound bow. But now I've really enjoyed the competitiveness of the more traditional archery.
Okay, cool, cool. Um, what type of fish do you like to eat?
I love to eat everything, but if I had to choose like a top five, and it depends on how you make it. So you have to you okwana like a
Mhm.
soup. Crappie number one for me. It's like it's gonna be crappies. And then if it's gonna be deep fried, I really do enjoy a fresh walleye, a whole walleye, not filleted, whole walleye, deep fried with black bean sauce. Number one for deep fried. And then all around, I do like my salmon, man. So I got to get up there to Alaska and I gotta hit you up and we can go do some salmon
Yeah,
fishing so we
man.
can get some fresh salmon.
I am like thaw. I'm just like waiting. Like I already put all my ice fishing gear away, man.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, so good thaw. I'm just waiting, man. The first run doesn't come up here until well within the 100 miles from me. Within 100 miles from me, the first run doesn't happen until the middle of May or
Oh, really?
towards the end of May, and then yeah, well, we get the first run. It's king salmon, but the numbers are not like big, so they only come in like hundreds per like a day to like 2 weeks, and then bam, the run dies. But yeah, I I I put that little video in the beginning, and yeah, man, kupako like video on that like last summer, and I did some salmon here, man. It tastes really good, man. I kind of threw my twist to it, but yeah, go to the more bake. Like I
Yeah.
never thought of that. Like a lot of people, Mika, they catch the salmon and the more fillet on. They just keep the
Yeah.
chipolata. They
Yeah.
throw away the bone. They throw away the tail. They throw away the head. Man, dude, like you could do a lot with all that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so much there's so much meat at our disposal that
Hmm.
culturally, I'm not saying one culture or the next. I think the American culture in itself is inundated with just eating the best parts, I guess,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
being able to respect the animal more. I think we need to figure out more ways to consume the entire animal.
All right,
And missing out, I mean, the head, like you said, it's delicious, but
man. It was
people just don't know how to
good.
eat it. They think about the eyeballs and like, oh my god, the
I ate
brain.
the eyeball.
Did you?
Yeah. Damn.
How was it?
Yeah. It was just like slimy, chewy. There's actually this thing. You know how like it's like college kid going to like joining some kind of college group and then they initiate them. Well, in Alaska, if you catch a salmon, some people they'll spray the egg in your mouth or they'll dig out eye and they eat it to get
Really? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
initiated into Alaska. But I don't do that stuff. I forgot what it's called. There's a term for that, man. Some college stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fraternity. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right. Yeah, I have like another question for you. I just got lost into my Alaska stuff, but yeah, man. I seen some of your fishing video, and I do see um that you're like were you fly fishing or is it rod and reel
It was rod and reel.
or rod
Yeah,
and reel? Oh, okay,
I
because
haven't.
you're like fishing for like some trout.
Yeah, yeah.
Are
Strictly
those are those wild trouts or are they like hatchery trout?
they're all hatchery.
Oh, okay.
Over here in Minnesota, I can't say. Okay, I take that back. I would say that 99% of them right now are hatchery.
Okay.
There's very few wild trout right now, but a lot of them are released into the wild from uh, four walls.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like what's going on here too. Like all the local lake, they're all stocking them. If you do go in the wild, you will run into some wild rainbow trout. But man, for you to be able to find one is rare, man. It's
Yeah,
you gotta know what you're doing or not. You gotta pay a guide to take you to go where the trouts are, man.
yeah, and you can totally tell the colors, though.
Yeah,
Like if you look at it, I mean, obviously the fins unclipped, but the colors are just so radiant. It's very different.
yeah. How do you like to cook your big game when you guys get one?
Like a white-tailed deer.
Yeah, whitetail deer, elk, big game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, when you share it with family, it depends on if you have a big family too. So I always share mine. So when we get a deer, you fight or and then by the end of it, you're getting if you make 7 piles for 7 families at the end, you're probably going to get like maybe 15 to 20 pounds of meat, if at all, if that much. And so you can make stir fries, you can make jerky out of that. We especially like jerky, so we'll make jerky out of it. And then that first meal is always the most delicious meal because you want to make lap out of it too. And the traditional my friends here in America, the more Eurocentric Caucasian friends don't know what lap is, so they think I've seen it. I've seen it on their faces where it's like, "You're crazy! What are you doing to the back straps, the steaks?" 我讲个，我讲个么，我哩讲啦。And so they don't know that we make lap out of it. So it's a venison salad with all these herbs, roasted rice powder, right? And you have your seasonings that you put in there. And they've never seen a steak turned into a salad before, I guess. And so that's just very strange to them. But I really do enjoy that. And then you make your kokwa, yeah,
Yeah.
as best as you can with that for the elders. And make sure you have some bone and some joints, some femur leg bones in their ribs to make sure that soup is nice and succulent.
Man, I can't wait until I get my first big game up here, man. I'm gonna hit you up for some recipe, man.
Yeah, let me know, dude. Like, what kind of big games over there anyway? Like,
So
I don't know.
there's caribou, there's moose. You
Nice.
could also get special opportunity to fish for like it's like a sheep goat. There's like these buffalo looking like smaller game is grouse, squirrel. Um, yeah, there's not like a lot, but then there's like the main, the main game that's up here in Alaska.
There's yak. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yak.
yeah, 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 yeah. That looked like a little buffalo. It's not really that big, but I mean, I heard it's really good too. But
Have you
yeah,
tasted caribou or yak?
um, I, 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 I recently got to try some moose, but I haven't tried caribou or yak yet.
Okay, I would
Mhm.
say for me, elk is my number one big game to enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know about you. Like, what have you tasted and what's your favorite?
So far, I've tried moose, deer for a bigger game, and I've also tried like black bear. And I think the best one or the one I like the most is moose because moose is really, it tastes like I think the term is gamey, but it's really like pine fresh or it tastes like what it's eating like
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
really
Totally.
good. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, really good. Yeah,
June
and.
T says caribou is hella good.
Hey, June T, thank you for joining us tonight. Okay. All right, guys. If you guys are with us, make sure to leave a comment. If you guys haven't yet, we are gonna actually get into doing the first live giveaway. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually turn around and I have to copy all your name and put it Will name, and then I'll put it on live. So yeah, hang in there, okay, guys.
Can
Just
you hold on for one sec? This is what actually this is what the Vutastic Jerky uh gift card is going to look like. It's a gift certificate,
mhm.
and this is the first one that's going to come out. And whoever wins this one will you'll send your email to Kyokiana, and Kyokia, you'll send me Vasen, you'll send me their address, and I can send it directly to them. I think that's the
Okay.
best way to do it, if that's all right.
All right.
Yeah, and thanks again, Vutastic Jerky, for really supporting the community.
Yeah, big shout outs to Fantastic Jerky for being a part of this giveaway and live program tonight, guys. I'm gonna show you guys his link. And this is his link to his website. Mm, right here. That is his link to his website, and he also got a Facebook page too. He or she. Okay. Oh, well, that's not the right one. All right, guys. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna copy all your name. Then we're gonna do a name, will a name. Okay.
All right, I'm excited.
Yeah, me
Do it
too.
up.
Let's see who gets this. This is actually our first giveaway for season 2, man. Thank you, brother, for making this happen, man. Okay.
While you're doing that, is there a way for me to share this live stream, or is it do I just have them come to your page to see the
Um,
live stream?
yeah, yeah. You just share the one from my page, or you could share my YouTube
Okay,
live stream.
okay, we'll do that.
Okay, if you guys are joining us, make sure to leave a comment where you guys are watching from, or what you guys are doing, what you guys are having for dinner. Man, I haven't had dinner yet. Man, let me get this going, okay, guys. So, if I put your name in there already, you are still gonna be in there for the second will and name spin too. Okay.
Is the streaming live on the YouTube page?
Yeah, it's live.
Okay, so I'll have them go to the YouTube page then.
Mhm.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully, uh, June T's been making some bomb food. So he says that he's made Mongolian beef at home with bell peppers, onion, broccoli, and jasmine rice. Man, first time it came out hella bomb, he said. So
Let me see that comment. I'm gonna share it. Okay. I'm gonna try to be as quick as I can, okay, guys?
I hope, yeah, Kamashi is hoping that he's or she is on the list.
Oh, yep, you are on. Okay, looks like I got everybody. Okay, if I miss anybody, punch me. Okay.
And if maybe when you find that out, we could talk about the UCE community. I'm not sure what that is.
All right, guys. If you guys are watching, we got 13 people with us. Okay, if you guys are watching, if you guys haven't commented yet, make sure to comment for a chance to win a sponsored $25 gift certificate from Wildeats Jerky. Big shout outs to Wildeats for being a part of this live stream tonight, guys. And this is their website. If you guys don't win one, you guys can still order some. All right.
Oh, Samoan community. Nice. Hey, man, much love. Much love. Cool. You got the randomizer on there. Nice.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are gonna do the first spin. Okay. Good luck, everybody. AK High Venture. Big shout outs to AK High Venture from Alaska. All right.
I think it's rigged.
No, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Hey, AK High Venture. I'll reach out to you. Okay. All right, guys. So your name will be left there, and if we have any new commenters joining us, then I'll add them on. If they don't, then it will be the same group minus AK High Venture and Fantastic, because I see you also commenting there. All right, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations to AK High Venture from Alaska. That's my cousin right there. It's not rigged, okay? No.
I was just joking. I thought I'd throw it in there because what's the probability, right?
Right? Yeah. I've done like giveaway, like not on live stream, but just like myself through this, and some of the people I know won, and I'm like, I hope people don't feel like I'm I'm like doing this on purpose, but that's the reason why we use the random randomizer.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, man. I reached out to you, AK Venture, and yeah, we still got one more giveaway to do. So yeah, don't give up, yeah, guys. Don't give up hope. Please stay with us, man, until the end of the show. Okay. I'm gonna go up the comment. We're gonna check out the comment section before we get into our next segment. This is we are going up to June T. He said, "Yeah." Let me change this. Back to our double side. And then Caribou is hella good. Caribou burger. Yeah, I would imagine me probably not knowing how to cook my own dishes would just make burgers out of my harvest.
Hey, I mean, I want to try that too. I
Yeah.
want to try how a yak burger is and a
Yeah.
caribou burger. If I get up there, I'm hitting all y'all up, and we're getting some good burgers, man.
Okay. Yes, sir. The Oos community is in here supporting. Thank you, brother. Let to see my brother doing it big. Thank you. Thank you all for making this happen. Um, Kamashi, what's up, guys? Wootastic. Good luck, guys. Kamashi, great Midwest, Minnesota. Okay. Wild Urban Adventure, can't wait for our show. Yes, we do have a planned program for you guys. It's gonna be different. This is gonna be just wait, okay, just wait. Yeah, no, it ain't even a Mongolian dish. I heard it's a Taiwanese dish. Oh, the Mongolian beef. Yeah, man. If you guys actually Google or watch some of these food channels, TV show where they actually dive into like American food, like these are like created American food.
Yeah.
Like if you're Chinese, you don't actually eat this. Like great example, okay. Orange chicken is actually made from a chef from Panda Express. I love orange chicken, guys. Kamashi, make sure you add me in. Okay, I got you in. June T. Can't wait. Minnesota Team Harvest. Excited. Wow, Urban Richard. Thanks for the support, June T. All right, I got a lot from June T. All day Wild Urban Adventure, AK High Adventures. Let's go. Thank you, brother, for engaging with us. Okay, what I want you guys now to do is in the next section when I come back to check comment, ask question to Wild Eats about where he's from, what he like to do, stuff like that. Okay, thank you. Okay, one more. Okay, whitetail their poop. Okay, awesome, man. Thank you guys for engaging with us. Okay, so we are gonna share some of your videos from your YouTube channel. I know you haven't like uploaded some recent stuff, but you do still have a lot of great content. Even though it's like a little bit older. Can't wait to see your new stuff. Okay, so really
Yeah.
looking forward to it, man. The first video. I'm actually gonna play it without the audio, so you could either like give us a little context or kind of
Yeah.
narrate it for it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I can certainly do that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll send you the secret pin for Phelan Lake, Wild Urban Adventures. It's right at the beach. So I wonder what video Kyoki is going to be playing for us. But
Oh, I like doing these surprise thing. It'll kind of throw off the guests, like, damn it.
gotcha. While you're in the middle of that, if I can do a small shout out real quick,
Yep.
that'd be great.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So as you guys know, I've been really busy working on a lot of different efforts within the community, and so I'm sponsoring a home flag football community team. It's called Blitz, and it's a Hmong women's football team that will be playing. They've been doing really, really well. I'm glad to see them grow, and I just want to make sure that everybody has a good time and has fun. And so I want to wish them good luck this year out there on the field. And because I am sponsoring them, I am a real estate agent. So here's my card, everybody. I'm just going to put it up here. And then here is my QR code. And go ahead and check it out. I'm on Facebook, but it's ganderhomesrealty.com. and I hope to see everybody there. I want to be able to provide properties for hunting and recreational land for people who want to be able to have something to call their own, and so that's really important. So hit me up if you or anybody you know might be wanting to buy or sell land or house
Nice, man. Nice, man.
or their house. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to be playing this video. It looks like. Okay, so basically, what this is that we're going up to Duluth, Minnesota, to Lake Superior, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
giving them information about the seine net that we use. It's a net that's 25 feet long. It's weighted on the bottom, and then on the top there are floats. So it stretches out and it stays stretched in the water. Pretend this is the water column, and it stays with the ground and the top of the water. So it kind of like floats, drags whatever is on the bottom, and it doesn't lift up, so the fish can't escape. What we want to do is go into like the circular fashion and then come in and sort of sweep the ground. And when we're sweeping the ground, the fish, the smelt, are running against the shallow areas of the bay, and then we can kind of scoop them in and then drag them up onto the bank. And now you can see that we are able to harvest some and net them. In the middle of this net, it's called a basket, so it's a catch. And so the fish kind of get concentrated as we move tighter and tighter and tighter into the bank. The fish kind of get concentrated and into that catch. So we pull it up, the fish are in that catch, and then we'll sort of unravel the net when they're on the sand, and we'll put the smelt into a dip net. From that dip net, we'll go back to the lake and rinse the sand and the soot, the sand in the gills of the fish off of the fish, so that we don't have to take a bunch of sand home. That generally usually happens when you're on a bank with sand. And so Kamashi asked if this was a video from this year. It's not. That video will be coming out in the next month or so, but this particular one came out, I think, 2 years ago, I believe.
Nice, man.
And one thing that I wanted to ask you, Vasang, is how do you all smelt here there in Alaska? What is it like? Is it similar? Do you use a net or a long seine net, or is it a dip net, or what do you guys do?
That is a great question, man. So I seen you guys catch these right now. Like, oh snap! So we are not the only guy that get to harvest smell. I mean, we know it in Alaska as hooligan, something like that. Oh
Hooligan,
yeah, hooligan, and it is a part of the smelt family, but they're like this big. They're like they're like this big, and it's it opens. I don't want to be wrong, but it opens like April to the first week of May. Um, I usually wait until people start saying, "Hey, it's hot, go," and then may buy on, may buy it. It is about 40 minutes from town. They're running up the coastline to a outlet that goes up to the mountain, and there is no limit. There is no limit. You could harvest as much as you want, as long as you have a fishing license, and you do have to be an Alaska resident 1 year to be able to dip net, and it is dip net using a about one about that big 1 feet 2 feet ring net. They run along the edge of the outlet. It's usually rock or like what we call it, like muck out here, and then yeah, go multiple, like extend out about 6 to 10 feet out there. You run it on the bottom, or you actually run it on the side of where you're standing, and then yeah, whenever there's like a big school, one scoop, you'll get like 20, 30. I'm not exaggerating, 20, 30. Bam, you drop it off, and then bam, you go in again. But sometimes when it's slow, you get like 5, 6, but yeah, a lot of people, they actually don't eat it. They somewhat, from what I keep hearing, they use it to make candle. But the Hmong community, we eat this, man. We love this stuff. The Filipino community, man, they're out there 24 hours, man. They love this stuff, man. It's good, man.
So they're not eating the hooligans. They're just making candles out of them.
Um, that's what I heard from like the some of the Mika friends.
So they're pretty fatty fish then.
They're really fatty, but in the Hmong community and the Filipino and in the Samoan community too, man, they love this stuff, man. 咁我再
Oh,
個
really?
講到 Samoan and Filipino, 你懵話啤人哋啊. Even the native, they don't really do the hooligan dip netting, man. Not
But,
as
but,
much.
but are like the Samoan and Cambodian and you said Filipino and the Hmong
Yeah,
community?
yeah, the
Are they,
Filipino.
are
Yeah.
they eating the fish then?
Yeah, they're eating the fish.
Oh.
They deep fry it, throw it in some bad deep fry it. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I'd
man.
love to try it anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, they're like big. They're like really big compared to Goyo, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, when I seen you guys when I seen your video, I was like, oh wow, so it's not only Alaska that has it, because I didn't know at that time, I was like, I didn't know where part of the state that they were like dip netting for hooligan smelt too, and it's pretty
Sure.
cool, man. How do you like to eat yours?
Oh man, you can make it. You can wasu. You can mo ki. You can deep fry it in batter. Mo ki lo ying tao. So you could grill it. I mean, you could do it however you want, and they don't taste very fatty. They're actually ngai momona,
Oh, okay.
right? So yeah, we if we can get fish, they're actually an invasive species here. And so that's why there are salmon that were introduced into Lake Superior. It was to take care of the smelt population. So the DNR, the Department of Natural Resources, are not trying to keep the population here at all of smelt. They want to get rid of smelt. Smelt are destroying the habitat for the native fish. And so and so it's weird because in Minnesota, there's no limit. But if you go across to Michigan, there's a limit, which doesn't make any sense. Wisconsin, I don't know about Wisconsin if there's a limit or not, but they have different regulations also. So it is kind of interesting how different parts of the government and different aspects cater to the people.
Yeah. And dip netting for hooligan is actually one of like my kickstart for my summer season, man. Like it goes from ice fishing and then the little pause, the transition, and then we do have some local lakes that get stocked right exactly after when all the ice is gone by Alaska Department of Fishing Game, and then I kind of just scratch my itch with that, but then bam, it goes to hooligan, and after that it goes to the salmon, man.
Well, Wild Urban Adventures asked if non-residents fish for hooligans if we can't dip net.
So I've actually never seen anyone fish like the method of catching these or harvesting like fish with like a rod and reel, but I'm pretty sure they can't if they could get one on the hook, because it is a fishable fish. It's just using a dip net. You have to be a resident of 1 year in Alaska before you could actually be allowed to use a dip net.
Is there a amount regulation slot limit at all, or a number that you can keep, like cooler size or?
So it's actually like you guys do. It's unlimited. I seen Hmong people. Well, I seen video of Hmong people driving their car up to the bank and man, just putting a tarp over it and
using a U-Haul there, huh?
Yeah, if one day I find it, I'll share it to you, man. It's crazy. It's Hmong Alaska.
Yeah, okay. Well, it looks like June says that June, you sent it off to your family up down to Samoa.
Okay.
That's really cool. And so I don't know what there's regulations with that, but that's awesome.
Yeah. If you give it to friends and family, you could do that. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna put on another video. Okay, I got one more video. In this video, it was just cool seeing you do these cooking videos. Man, I love your cooking videos.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll narrate as we go in without video or without sound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so right here, I'm teaching my little nieces and my nephews to make Dutch oven pizza, and we're using mozzarella pearls. Um, just a really quick way to have fun with the children. A piping hot cast iron skillet right here. I'm using a little bit of olive oil. They've already uh, hand rolled their pizzas, and we're going to put it into the Dutch oven, put some coals on top of that, and then put this into the fire and just let it cook for like 5-10 minutes, and it should come out nice. Oh, okay, 4 to 6 minutes, depending on the temperature, but it comes out super crispy on the bottoms, perfectly melted cheese on the top. And the greatest thing is that we're getting kids involved in cooking, and it's having the ability for them to have a lifelong skill. And this is something super important in all communities. It should be a mainstay for you to be able to teach your kids how to cook. And we're very lucky that we have been cooking for such a long time, and then the kids get to eat, the fruits of their labor. And yeah, Nora right here is having a great time. She's eating it up.
Nice. Yeah, man, I love your
Yeah.
cooking videos.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely, June. Hands-on experience. I mean, we all need to learn how to cook. And I've seen college kids back in the dorm days. They don't even know how to lamina. They don't even know how to make ramen noodles. It's like, dude, what happened? So I'm not even totally sure. But yeah, cooking is important.
Yeah, man. I remember first thing I was taught. Well, first time I was taught to cook was scrambled egg when I was old enough and responsible. When I was old enough that my parents felt like I was gonna do it safe, there was scrambled egg, and then after that was noodle. That was like the
Yeah.
two thing, man.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Um, so if you guys saw, those are some of Wild Eats content and a video from his YouTube channel. If you guys are not a subscriber, please make sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel. And this is his YouTube link, okay? YouTube.com slash at Wild Eats, okay? Also, make sure to check out his Facebook page if you guys are not a follower already. And make sure to like his YouTube page too, facebook.com slash wildeats.country, okay? You guys are watching this live, please make sure to leave a comment in the comment section. We are doing another live giveaway, so here is your chance to leave a comment if you haven't yet. If you guys are rewatching this, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page so that in the future when I come on live, you guys will get a notification. And make sure to check out my guests' content also, okay? All right, so I'm gonna see if there's gonna be any more people adding any more comment or like commenting so that I could add their name to it. If not, I'm gonna get started. Okay, so let's see if I miss anybody from the comment section. Big shout outs to June T. You are engaging with us. We will try to share as much comment as we can. But yeah, do engage with us, okay? All right, okay. So it doesn't look like there's any new one added. Here's your chance, guys. If not, we're gonna get going. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and do the wheel of name again, guys. Big shouts to Wildeats for sponsoring this live giveaway, and big shouts to Wow Eat for making this possible. Okay, big shouts to Wow Eat.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Vutastic. We got a new user that just popped in. Said, "What's up, boys?" But I don't know it just says Facebook user. It doesn't say a name.
Okay, I got his name. His name is Daniel. Thanks for joining in. So this happens when like comments are coming from a private group because of it
Oh,
being set in
gotcha.
private. But
Okay.
I have the group open, so I actually could see them. All right, so I'm gonna add Daniel into the Willow name.
What's up, Daniel? Is it Danny or Daniel?
Daniel.
Okay. Nice to see you on, Daniel. Is it Daniel Z? I wonder if it is.
Daniel. It is Daniel with a Zimmer Shield. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong.
What's
Yeah,
up, Daniel?
Daniel Z. Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel. He's a badass fisherman over here.
Yeah.
He's a small businessman too, and he's doing a lot of really great things. Shout out to you, Danny.
All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. This is gonna be the last giveaway. Okay.
Yeah. Once again, thanks, Wildeats and Jerky. Excited.
Congratulations, Pia.
You were so close again, man.
All right. Congratulations to your brother Pia. Thanks. Big shouts to brother Pia too, man. I love his content, also, man. You know, I've been trying to get him on, but he's camera shy, so yeah. Oh. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for engaging with us, man. Congratulations to the two winners, guys. This is actually the first giveaway of season 2. Please stay tuned. We have another episode that we will be doing something special for you guys too. Okay. So do you have any questions for me about Alaska, about me living in Alaska?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do, I don't mind. I usually do the questioning, but you know,
Yeah.
I've been doing this new thing where I ask the guests if they want to ask anything about me. You know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Before I ask you, there was a question actually by two people, and I wanted to get
Okay.
to those questions first
Okay.
before I ask you if that's all right. So,
Yep.
by design asked me if I use the recurve behind me, and yeah, I use that recurve for a whitetail deer hunting. So I've actually gotten a deer with that, and I've also missed more deer. I've missed more deer than I've gotten deer with that. It's really hard to shoot with a recurve, especially in a very wooded area. So yeah, I do use that. And then June asked, how if I hunt, I do hunt, and I archery hunt, as I just said. I would say if you're going to go for big game, stay downwind of the animal. Don't move. Use your surroundings. Use hide your silhouette from the animal. Let's say if you're going for yak, I think they probably act the same as caribou and deer, using their senses and their vision, right? But stay low, hide your silhouette, stay downwind of them, because they're going to use their nose. That's their number one thing that they use to detect predators, is their sight and their senses. So yeah, I guess that's in a nutshell with the time that we have is what I could offer to you. But send me a direct message in my Wildeats messages, and I'll send you more information. That's important information that you'd probably want to know as a new hunter. Yeah.
Okay. We also got one from Wild Urban Adventure. Congrats, Pia. It's that Pia X Fishing. Yeah, it's Pia X Fishing.
Yeah, congrats, Pia.
All right, and then June T. Can you give a gems jewel for someone that knows nothing about hunting? Okay. Yeah, like brother Wow E said, yep, send him a message and man, he'll give you the trick of the trade, man. I'm gonna send him a message for some tricks of the trade too, man. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for joining us, man. I mean engaging with us, man. We got a lot of engagement tonight. Yeah, so back to that question. Do you have any question about
Yeah.
Alaska you want to ask?
Yeah. I do have multiple questions about Alaska.
Oh, okay.
Um, so I have already asked about what types of big game there are. I'd like to know more about if you have engaged with any of the native communities there, and how's that interaction? Because I know they might have a certain type of fishing, or they do a certain thing a certain way, and I like to understand different cultures. So, do
So
you have any of that interaction?
I do have friends, native native, like Alaskan native friends. I have not yet have the opportunity to actually go with them to the villages, but within in town, I've done some fishing with them. Like it's like what we do, but I'm pretty sure your question is like, how do they harvest and gather, where they're
Yeah.
from, right? Yeah. And this is from my understanding. Yeah, so they actually they live out there in the land. They've been and in this land for hundreds of years. Many generation. They harvest from the land. They are the only people who are allowed to harvest certain animals, such as whale, polar bear,
Oh,
sea lion, and I don't know exactly how they manage the caribou and the moose, but uh, from what I heard, they get to harvest for the winter. So it's not like how I would go hunting for a moose in this zone and I could only shoot for one per year. Um,
sure, sure.
yeah, I've been bugging one of my friend. He does a lot of fishing out in the village. What we call villages, Joy, like 500-600 miles away from Anchorage. That
Yeah,
you actually have to fly into, and there's no road there. I've been bugging him to see if he will like, make some time that me and him we go out to his village and do an episode. That's something we're planning for in the future. So yeah, stay tuned. But yeah, I myself haven't done it yet with any of my uh, native Alaskan friends.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Um, okay, so a quick question too. Where can we get more of these shirts?
Thank you for supporting my fundraiser, brother. We're gonna show y'all. Right now, man, you know what? My last merch, my last merch drop happened, and I haven't made any new shirt yet. What happened was the guy that I was using to make shirt, he and him and myself, we had an understanding of supporting one another, like small business. So
Yeah.
he gave me a really great deal on making some shirts, and I was able to push out some shirt, but his business closed due to some personal stuff. So
Uh,
I haven't found myself another printer that will understand you, that go all small business. Yeah, you're not gonna print like 100 shirts, so that
yeah.
I still need to get a good price so that I could still be able to sell at an affordable price. But yeah, I will probably announce my next merch drop in like you know a few months. But yeah, if anyone is interested, you could reach out to me and I will special order for you through one of the websites that I've used in the past before. And thank you again, brother, for supporting my
Yeah.
fundraiser, man.
Yeah, it's all good, man. We're all here to support each other.
Yeah.
Um, I do have another question though. I really enjoy the Northern Lights. So Lady Aurora has been teasing us for the past year, and I've gone to North Dakota. When I was there fishing, the Northern Lights did come out, and it was such a beautiful green and like almost maroon mixed together lights. But I want to get like the full show up in Alaska. And have you seen the Northern Lights? And do you know of a good place during a certain time of year that you can go to see the Northern Lights? And what do you recommend?
One 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 of the greatest experience living in Alaska I've experienced before is the Northern Light. Living in I'm from originally from Sacramento, California. I lived there for like 30 years. Not 30 years, 28 something years. Okay. And then I finally moved here. Actually, the first 3 year, I never got the opportunity to saw it, to see it. But then, um, after like the third year, I actually finally saw it, and it is like magical. It is best way to describe it is that, man, you gotta see it. You gotta see it. If you see it in town, you'll see like waves of it because of the light pollution. Nikikite,
Yeah.
Chichopoya. But if you drive out of town and then you go to where like Mohajona,
Yeah.
man, and it's just clear sky. Oh my god, like the sky light up like when you're like a little kid and you have like some light show going on, man. It's crazy, dude. Like the way how it moves, I don't really know the story of it, but Native Americans say that's their ancestors up there dancing,
Oh, I think
and
you kind of described an EDM concert for me.
yeah. But it's beautiful. Sadly, I don't have an iPhone, so I haven't been able to take picture of it like with my phone. But man, I did tell you like it's crazy, man. It's crazy beautiful.
Does it actually move up there? Like,
Yeah.
really?
So it'll dance, it'll move, it looks like something's going on. If you know the scientific reason why it's actually like sun flares from the sun hitting our atmosphere.
Yeah.
From the northern and southern pole, but yeah, it's like moving like a snake. It'll do all kind of crazy stuff, and
Oh,
it's not
okay.
crazy, but it's magical stuff, man. You'll go on a trip, man. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Last one did happen 2 months ago, and man, it was beautiful, man. Everybody in town got their phone out, and it was all over social media, man. When
Yeah.
stuff like this happened, oh, the aurora lights are out. Bam, you look outside, man, it's beautiful, man. Yeah,
So you said about 2 months ago? Was that so that's November?
November, December, I
December?
believe it was.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was, man. It's beautiful. It is something that you do want to experience when you come to Alaska. If you guys come in the summertime, you guys won't experience it because of our midnight sun. Midnight sun
Yeah.
is when we have the sun out until 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, and then it gets dark for like 2 hours, and then the sun come back out.
Okay, say
But
that again. You have the summertime sun.
yeah,
You get 2 hours of darkness. That's it?
yeah. So in the summertime, the way how the Alaska is positioned on Earth,
Yeah.
the sun doesn't actually drop; it just goes around
Yeah.
the top of it, and
Yeah.
we get, well, in the Anchorage we get 20 hours of sunlight, 20 to 22 sunlight. So like 2 a.m. is you can still see light in the horizon where outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it gets dark for like 2 hours, and then the sun comes back up already. There is some cities that is a little bit more north where they get 24-hour sunlight for like
Hey, that's
half the
crazy.
year. And like one of the city, they just finally got the sun to rise like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, man. That's some of the beautiful things, some of the things that like I wish a lot of people got to experience living, you know, living in America, the United States. But it's just a little bit different in Alaska. But it's one of the special things in Alaska. That's why it makes a lot of people want to come out here to just
Yeah.
come on vacation.
So, dude, like, when you wake up, you're just like, oh, dude, what time is it? Because the sun's out.
Yeah.
What will happen?
So the only way how you could actually go to sleep or can't fall asleep is if you put like a really thick blind to where you're like covering the window, or you have like a sleeping mask on, because
Really?
you'll still see the sun flare or the sun light, and then it'll like mess up with your body clock. It'll mess your body clock really bad. Yeah, man.
I
That was one of the hardest things I had to adjust to moving to Alaska. But man, it's a great experience, man. Like my dad came to visit and he saw that, wow, it's like 12 o'clock and the sun is still up. Like, yeah, Dad, you want to go outside? You can.
So are people still up during that time then, or are people sleeping during the sun hours?
Yeah, people are still walking their dog in the park. They're fishing. They're playing in the park. 12, 1, 2 in the morning.
Really?
There's a lot of stuff still going on, especially when we're out fishing. It's like, man, like the sun is still in the horizon. Like there's still light that people are still doing stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Just expected everybody to kind of fall asleep or something.
Nah, man.
11, 12.
Like, yeah, man. Like I would say, like, man, like, not to like go positive, but I mean, not to go negative, but yeah, man, it'd be like a crackhead's heaven. Sorry, man. Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I
yeah,
guess I couldn't comment on that, but
yeah.
that's really interesting
People
how
are still up, like, they're like, I'm just referencing that to that, bro.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
really no, that's really interesting how
Yeah.
that works. How people can adjust to it
Hmm.
and people still lead their lives. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Cool, man. Great question, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you have planned in week, month, future? I know you kind of told us some stuff that you're
Yeah.
doing, but for your content, for your viewers, your YouTube channel, your Facebook page, what do you have planned, man?
Yeah, I do have some things that I've been working on with the community, and the forefront is to be able to still be there for the community wherever I am in life, in whichever part uh, of level I am in life. I still want to be able to be a part of the community. Last year, I was able to give to be able to give away swimming lessons to parents and children as part of my giveaway. I want to be able to do that again this year, just because I know that there are still continuing to be drownings in our community specifically, and communities of color and underserved and special needs communities. I know in my high school, the urban high school in Minneapolis, we didn't even have a swimming pool. So that just goes to show that there's a big need in these lifelong lessons, whether it's cooking, gathering, gardening, swimming. We need to be able to provide this for the next generation. And so I want to be able to continue providing these types of opportunities for families and children. Um, Again, I still want to connect with swimming schools to be able to provide a connection. So, first is build that relationship with the parent and child, and then give that opportunity for them to learn how to swim. And so, still raising funds for the next giveaway. And however anybody can help spread the word or anything like that, I would like to be able to provide these types of resources and opportunities for our communities in and throughout the Twin Cities in Minnesota. And then continuing to help people find houses. I want to be able to help first time homebuyers, first generation homebuyers, people that have never owned a home ever, be able to own and afford a home. So we have resources to provide families with these types of services. So I want to be able to do that. Reach out to me if there are any questions.
Thank you, man. I wish you were in my neck of the wood because I'm kind of in the market for a home right now, but in my market, man. Great thing you're doing for the community, brother. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for spreading positivity with the outdoor activity that you do, man. Yeah. We're gonna check out the comment section one last time, guys. Okay, I don't know where we left off right now, other than okay, we're gonna go back to. I think this is where we left off. Thank you guys for engaging with us tonight. Can you give? Okay, no, we already did that one. Okay, June T. Awesome. Yes, sir. Hit that like button. All right, FR. We need those shirt lamps. Okay, I'm gonna go to more of a February and March is the best time to go for Northern Light in Alaska. Yes. For more question directed. Okay. Thank you, GT, for engaging with us tonight, man. You hold a record for commenting on all my previous and present live stream. Okay. Big shout out to you tonight for watching, man, and being a part of our live stream. Um I do want to thank you for taking time from your busy schedule to join me tonight, and you know, I can't wait to see your future content, man. I'm really looking forward to your future content, and talking with you tonight. I got to know you more than the content that I watch, and I want to bless you on all your journey and thank you for your generosity on the things that you are doing for the community. You got a lot going on, and I would like to offer my help if you could reach me, after the show in the future about what you got going on, and I would love to be a part, of what you're doing for the community. You want to do any shout outs or any special things to anybody before we end this live stream?
Yeah. Well, thank you. First and foremost, Kyokia, for having me on the show. It's a pleasure, and I'm blessed to be on here. I hope it was enjoyable and that you've learned a little bit about me, and I enjoyed learning everything about you as well as the guests that have been a part of the show. Also, I would love to, if I ever have the chance to get up into Alaska, to meet some people.
Yeah.
It's also an amazing experience just being able to step outside of your own culture and understand other people's eats, how they live, how they drink, whatever it is. And so I'm very blessed to be able to share a little bit of a talking space with each and every one of you guys. Thank you for Vutastic Jerky. You did not have to, but you want to. And thank you so much for being able to sponsor some gift certificates so that some guests can enjoy your delicious jerky. And they are among one of my favorite jerky stores of all time. And I recommend the lemongrass extra spicy hot. That's
Nice.
delicious. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. Thanks again, man. It was great talking to you, brother. I am gonna be in the live stream. If there's ever anything you wanna talk about or ask about Alaska, or if you get the chance to come out here, feel free to reach out to me and let's plan something, man.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Also, if you have any questions about loans with housing, this goes across the United States. So it doesn't even matter. Here's my QR code. Give me a call, 612-225-4439. Looking forward to seeing you all.
All right, maybe I could reach out to you for just some pointers.
Give me a call. I'm
All
always
right.
yeah. The new Facebook user, I don't know who that is.
Let's see who this late bird is. Okay, we are gonna see who this late bird is. Oh, okay. No, he's not a late bird. He This is Daniel Z.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's great, man. Looking forward to working with the community still, no matter what.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for what you do, man.
Appreciate it so much, Vasang.
All right, guys. We are gonna be ending this live stream. Thank you guys for tuning in with us tonight. It was a great show, man. I love these little live stream, getting to know the content creator in our community, man. You guys just got to know Wow E. If you guys isn't following him yet on Facebook or YouTube, these are his link. I'm gonna share it one last time before we end the live stream. YouTube.com at Wow Eats and Facebook.com/WowEat.country. And this is Vutastic Jerky. Thank you, Vutastic Jerky, for sponsoring the giveaway. All right, brother. I'm gonna send you off. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, man. Nothing but love and good health from Alaska to you and your family. Okay.
All right.
Shinji.